Alright guys, we betted her action. It was kind of a pretty day. Figured I'd come outside and see if I can take this rifle apart and show you. First of all, I want to show you, this is what I bedded it. This was the leftover. This is the plastic steel, and this is a pretty strong magnet, as you can see. I want to show you, this is just a little thin skim. When they say plastic steel, it's got enough steel in it that the magnet will actually stick to it. You can see. Show you that. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to use our little magnetic plate to, and if you use this DevCon stuff, I'd really recommend using a glass plate or a plastic plate like this, because anything else that you might use will, you want to use basically something that you can throw away. Alright, let's get started. First of all, we'll remove our rear tang screw. Well, that's reassuring. Before, this is the screw I had to drill out because dripped the epoxy in the pillar. We'll take that out. And I apologize again for the poor cinematography. It's hard. Anytime you work, anybody that does YouTube videos knows it's hard to work around the camera and try and get the right camera angle and everything. I'll just leave that right there. And we'll take this under here, break loose our socket head cap screw. Seems like the that shoe polish really worked good, because you can see where the epoxy just peels right off of the screw, which is pretty good. Alright, you just want to grab the front of the barrel and just kind of pull up on it. See if you can keep it. Maybe I don't have the screw all the way out. It's out. There's our magazine. You can see it still has the modeling clay around it. Let's set it aside. If we can get our action out. Sorry, I'm working a little bit off the camera, trying to get this barrel to action. There we go. Alright, it appears that we've got some DevCon that we're going to have to clean off. Kind of caked up around these screws. As you can see, the Kiwi worked really good. The tape stayed on here. All the places I had dammed up stayed dammed up, and we didn't get no epoxy in too much places that we didn't want. I got just a hair in the tang screw area, but we can take that out. We'll set the barrel aside and I'll show you All this area here was all chewed up where we had to relieve it, and all of this is where we bedded it. And down in this area here, see if I can get the tape out. Guess we can take some tweezers and try to remove our tape. Might end up having to get a pick or a little bit something better. Main thing is we totally kept ourselves from having mechanical lock, and that's what we wanted to do. We got the tang area right here bedded real nice, and I'll take all this clay out. It'll just come right out. Yeah, just peel it out. We'll have to clean it up a good bit, you know, but clay's easier to get out than the DevCon, believe me. But I'm gonna take and clean all this mess up, get all the show you, see if I can do a little bit better job with the camera. Hold on a second. Alright, here I'll show you. Is it pretty? No. But is it functional? Yes. We've got a nice solid base. We filled in all of that area around where we had drilled it out for the epoxy, and as you can see, I got just a little bit down in my excuse me, pillars, but it'll all come out. It's a good thing about this DevCon stuff is you can actually mill it, but we did tape off the complete stock so we wouldn't have any mishaps, even though we're going to sand this stock down when we do the camo job on it. I just figured I would show you what it looked like. Alright, now I'm going to clean it up and then we'll go from there.